Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession. Please be seated. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2026 commencement ceremony for the degree recipients of the bachelor's degree conducted by the University at Buffalo, the State University of New York, in partnership with the Singapore Institute of Management. To begin the ceremony, it is my privilege to introduce the distinguished members of our platform party. Starting from the extreme left side of the stage, second row, we have Ms. Hayley King, Director, Learner Advisory and Career Center, SIM Global Education, Professor Nalan Suresh, Associate Dean for Faculty Research and Centers, SUNY Distinguished Professor of Operations Management and Strategy, School of Management, University at Buffalo, and Mr. Christopher Collar, Resident Director, SIM UB Program, University at Buffalo. At your extreme left side of the stage, first row, we have Mr. Wei Lun Leong, Director, International Alumni and Affinity Group Engagement, University at Buffalo, Professor Anant Iyer, Dean, School of Management, University at Buffalo, Professor Venu Govindaraju, Senior Vice President for Research, Innovation and Economics Development, SUNY Distinguished Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, University at Buffalo, Professor Timothy Chan, Deputy Provost, SIM Global Education, and Professor Satish Tripathi, President, University at Buffalo. At your extreme right, second row, we have Professor Yotam Ophir, Associate Professor of Communication, College of Arts and Sciences, University at Buffalo, Professor Le Wang, Professor of Geography, College of Arts and Sciences, University at Buffalo, and Dr. Candice Pogoda, Assistant Resident Director, SIM UB Program, University at Buffalo. At your extreme right, first row, we have Ms. Shireen Malizia, Director, Overseas and Intercultural Programs, Office of International Education, University at Buffalo, Professor Jeffrey Grable, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, University at Buffalo, Ms. Agnes Ang, Director, Higher Education and Quality Assurance, SIM Global Education, Professor Nojin Kwak, Vice Provost, Office of International Education, University at Buffalo, and Professor York Bly, Provost, SIM Global Education. I would now like to invite Professor York Bly, Provost, SIM Global Education, to deliver the welcome address. Professor York, please.
Professor Tripathi, President of the University at Buffalo, distinguished guests, colleagues, families and friends, and most importantly, dear graduates. Welcome to the SIM University at Buffalo Commencement Ceremony 2026. Graduates, congratulations. You probably thought this day would never come. Today marks the completion of an important chapter in your academic journey and the beginning of a new one. You have completed a rigorous academic program, managed deadlines, engaged in projects and group work, and survived numerous assessments and examinations. You have acquired in-depth knowledge in fields that are highly relevant in today's rapidly changing landscape. Business graduates will help organizations navigate complexity, innovation, and responsible growth. Geographic information science graduates will contribute to a world shaped by data, location intelligence, smart infrastructure, and sustainability. International trade graduates will connect markets and strengthen cross-border collaboration. And communications graduates will help organizations and communities build trust, tell meaningful stories, and engage effectively in an age of constant information. Your disciplines have prepared you not only for today's jobs, but also for emerging opportunities in a world shaped by technology, globalization, sustainability, and human connection. Your achievement reflects discipline, perseverance, adaptability, and a belief in the power of education. It is also shared by your families, loved ones, friends, lecturers, and all of those who have supported you along the way. Behind every graduate are people who encouraged you, believed in you, and made sacrifices so that you could stand here today. So to the families and loved ones who are here this afternoon, thank you. This is also your day. Our partnership with the University at Buffalo began 22 years ago with a shared commitment to quality higher education in Singapore and across the region. Since then, SIM and UB have supported more than 7,800 learners through this collaboration. That number represents thousands of journeys, ambitions, careers, and life stories. We are proud to partner with the University at Buffalo, recognized as the top public university in New York and among the leading public universities in the United States. The degree you receive today carries academic quality, international recognition, and the strength of a long-standing partnership. This year, 62% of you have achieved Latin honors, a remarkable achievement that reflects not only talent, but sustained effort. Many of you did not simply aim to complete your studies. You aimed to excel. Yet graduation is not the end of learning. It is the beginning of a lifelong journey. Graduates, you enter a world shaped by rapid technological disruption, shifting economic realities, and rising expectations of leadership, responsibility, and adaptability. Entire industries are being transformed. New opportunities are emerging, but so are new uncertainties. But I strongly believe this is not the time for fear. It's the time for confidence and optimism. Much has been said about artificial intelligence, often in ways sound unsettling. But the more encouraging truth is this: technological change does not only remove work, it creates work, creates values, and it creates entire new possibilities. The World Economic Forum estimates that the net creation of new jobs will reach 80 million by 2030. In fact, many of you will start your career in positions that didn't even exist at the time you began your bachelor's program. So the message is clear. In this new, fast-changing world, the future will reward those who keep learning. Driven by technological advancements, Singapore's economic outlook also remains very encouraging. In today's world, graduates who think critically, work across cultures, use technology wisely, communicate clearly, and solve problems with both analytical ability and human judgment are in greater demand than ever. Your UB education has given you that knowledge. You have learned to think, investigate, analyze, and communicate your conclusions effectively. These are lifelong assets. So as we begin this next chapter, allow me to share 3 brief beliefs. First, it's the belief that you need to stay adaptable. The career you begin with may not be the career you end with. The industry you enter may look very different 5 years from now. So adaptability means having the confidence to adjust your direction when the world around you changes. Stay curious, learn new skills, be open to feedback, and take on challenges that stretch you. Second, use technology, but remain deeply human. Artificial intelligence will become part of almost every profession. Those who use it well will have the advantage. But technology alone will not define your success. In an AI-driven world, the most valuable people will combine technical fluency with integrity, empathy, creativity, judgment, resilience, and the ability to work with others. AI can process information quickly, but it cannot replace your values, your character, your ability to care, lead, and inspire trust. Third, let purpose guide your decisions. In the years ahead, you will make choices about jobs, industries, further studies, relationships, and the kind of life you want to build. When you face uncertainty, ask not only what opportunity is available to me, but what kind of contribution do I want to make? Purpose can begin with a simple commitment to do your work well, treat people with respect, keep learning, support your family, serve your community, and leave every place a little better than you found it. During your time at SIM, many of you learned alongside classmates from different backgrounds, engaged with international faculty, and experienced an education that connects Singapore with the wider world. Stay connected, help one another, applaud each other's successes. Graduates, today we celebrate what you have achieved. Tomorrow, the world will begin to see what you will do with it. I trust that you will make a difference in your profession, in your communities, and in the lives of those you serve. So step forward with confidence and humility. Be ambitious, but also be kind. Embrace technology, but remain human. Pursue success, but do not lose sight of purpose. And never give up on your dreams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor York. I now invite Professor Satish Tripathi, President of the University at Buffalo, to deliver the commencement address.
Good afternoon and greetings. On behalf of our entire University at Buffalo community, it is my pleasure to welcome you, our graduates, and your families, friends, and mentors to this wonderful occasion. To those who have traveled from near and far to be here today, thank you. Your encouragement and unwavering support have helped make the milestone possible. So please consider this your celebration as well. To our graduates, I hope you are taking in this extraordinary moment. The classmates beside you, the loved one rooting for you, the journey that brought you here. And now that you have arrived, it is my great pleasure to invite everyone to join me in recognizing the UB Singapore Institute of Management Class of 2026. Graduates, as you mark the completion of your degree, you cross a new threshold of opportunity and responsibility. For that reason, we honor not only what you have accomplished, but who you have become. Your time here has been defined by intellectual growth, perseverance, and discovery. You began with promise. You live with purpose, ready to make an impact in a world that will call upon your talents and will benefit from your leadership. As graduates of UBSIM, you carry forward a mission grounded in advancing knowledge and serving society. Your education has given you greater clarity, the ability to weigh competing ideas, navigate complexity, and decide how you will contribute. And if we have done our job well, you leave with a deeper appreciation for our shared humanity and for your role in sustaining it throughout your lives. No doubt, you will encounter trials in the coming years. In these instances, I urge you to resist the impulse to withdraw and step away. Instead, engage. Draw on what you have learned here to enrich the communities you serve. Progress depends on people who are willing to listen carefully, work with others, and pursue solutions that elevate our collective future. The American civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. once reminded us, We are all caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. That is not an abstract idea. Rather, it asks each of us to consider not just what we accomplish individually, but how our choices resonate with others and advance the common good. Likewise, the challenges you encounter will not be yours alone, nor will their solution be found in isolation. Your responsibility is to help build a more resilient global society while cultivating fairness and compassion in everything you do. It has been one of the great privileges of my life to celebrate our UB graduates. As I conclude my presidency next month, I find myself, like you, standing at the edge of something new. That is why this ceremony holds a special meaning for me, and I'm grateful to share it with you today. Together, we embrace this exciting moment, even if the path ahead feels a bit unclear. If one thing is certain, it is my great confidence in you. Not only what you will go on to achieve, but how you will choose to lead. Class of 2026, please accept my heartfelt best wishes. As you move ahead, may your work advance harmony across society, and may you inspire others to follow your example. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the UB SIM class of 2026.
Thank you, President Tripathi. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Anant Iyer, Dean, School of Management, University at Buffalo, to deliver the congratulatory message on behalf of the School of Management.
Congratulations, graduates of the University at Buffalo School of Management. Please take a moment to embrace your accomplishment. You are being recognized for completing a degree and thus reaching yet another milestone in your lives. But please also take a second moment to look around you and recognize your family, friends, our staff, faculty, and alumni who were part of this accomplishment. And now that these two moments have passed, let's think about your future. As I pondered what you might be worried about, I decided to focus on a topic that everyone is talking about, and that is, how do I thrive in the age of AI? I propose that you remember this acronym, BIFY, which stands for Better, Integrated, Faster, You. Let's explore this in more detail. Better with AI. What does that mean? My home academic organization is called INFORMS, the Institute for Operations Research and Management Sciences, which uses the tagline, the science of better. They view the use of analytics, AI, and other tools as a way to come up with better decisions. What does the word better mean? The word better means that there's a metric or a set of metrics that we would like to improve. So how might AI help organizations get better? Here's the idea. The more natural the interaction between people and data, the more likely they are to use data in their decision making. I propose that AI makes this possible. These days, AI often refers to LLMs or large language models, or even scaled down smaller models. Such models are facile in their extraction of data from documents. there's a natural interface to extract data into tables and organize them the way traditional tools such as spreadsheets need to get more organization to happen. But they also extract data from photographs, videos, podcasts, recordings, and other media sources. Such multimodal data sources make creating a data-driven description seamless. Once you have a description of a current organization, it becomes easier to create a digital twin. With a digital twin, you can explore alternatives and project impact. All of that makes it possible to have better outcomes. That's the B. Next is the I for integrated. What does more integrated with AI mean? One of the challenges to making things better is that one individual seldom knows all the complexities or considerations of others in an organization. Consider information from many different sources, both those you're familiar with and those you are not familiar with. Given the ability of AI tools and proper referencing, connecting ideas is a lot easier, of course, as long as you're sure that the sources of these ideas are referenced and verifiable. As an example, our School of Management Marketing and Communications group created a website called AI in the School of Management at the University at Buffalo. This website has 24 different stories covering a range of topics: research, innovative teaching, student projects, and more. The question for me was, how do I pull all this information together and create a few unified themes and then figure out a way to position our programs, engage in projects, and use it as a useful tool? Using an AI tool, I explored how all of these projects could be organized and synchronized with our school's strategic plan, highlighting specific research and projects, the tools used, and the outcomes classified across these strategic pillars. Incidentally, our strategic pillars are transformative education, thought leadership, and engaging for impact. So you might ask, how does this help us? For us, it shows us which individuals in our organization could become AI champions, helping others, helping them choose tools to teach in their curriculum, helping us create a menu of projects that our students can do for companies, and how we can help small, medium-sized companies on the way to helping larger companies. Having a unified message helps us thrive in an AI-forward world. Now for the F, for faster. It is a given that agility and front and center as a competitive need, with your customers having little patience for delay. But speed that is synchronized with current needs is the competitive necessity, and AI can help in this space. Creating a prototype of an idea, an outline for a book, a graphic representation of a drawing or a napkin, or brainstorming session can become faster. Try it. Draw something on a napkin, feed it to an AI tool, and see what it comes up with. So does vibe coding an app or creating a video of an idea. Why does this help? All of this helps generating consensus in a timely fashion much easier. When your Zoom call or meeting notes can be converted into an organized summary by the end of the call, many things become easier, including follow-up decisions, plans, and next steps. But the most important element in this framework, as suggested, is the last word, why, which refers to you. How do you embrace the AI tools while retaining ownership of every recommendation you make. This requires choosing from the AI output, validating its suggestions, and taking ownership of the recommendation. But these tools can also learn your unique style and ensure that your style is maintained. They can help you access the level of detail you prefer. In short, AI success demands that you become the orchestrator, convert what would otherwise be called AI slop into a useful value-generating engine. So, my parting message to all of you today is BIFY, better, integrated, faster you, enabled by AI. That's how you can thrive in an AI-forward world. On behalf of all of our faculty, staff, and alumni, I once again congratulate you on your accomplishment today. Thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts about AI. I hope you have a wonderful and rewarding career. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Iyer. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Nojin Kwak, Vice Provost for International Education, to say a few words.
Class of 2026, congratulations. You did it, and we are so proud of you. Parents, grandparents, families, and friends of our graduates, you have done so much to make this day possible, and thank you. At this time, let me take a moment to recognize our wonderful colleagues at SIM and UBSIM who spent many days and months preparing for today's ceremony in ways small and big. In particular, I'd like to thank UBSIM Resident Director Chris Kohler, Assistant Director Candice Pagoda, Academic Advisor Winnie Chen, and Hamza bin Baharum, who I know are absolutely dedicated to the success of each of you. And also many thanks should go to our faculty who are wonderful mentors and then teachers for all of you. Class of 2026, after many years of hard work, you are now graduating. Think about yourself when you started, and think about yourself now. And your college journey in between, I'm very certain, has definitely made you become more mature, more responsible, and more capable young adults. You should be proud, so are we. In fact, this pursuit of betterment will continue and continue. We all try to improve our performance in various facets of our life, whether it's about studying a subject, at work, in our relationships with others, when playing sports, when playing video games, or when we do TikTok challenges, among many others. How can it be better today than yesterday, and better tomorrow yet than today? I want to share one magic answer to this question, which comes from social cognitive theory. The theory asks that very question: how can we reach the next level, enhancing critical skills, acquiring important behaviors, and mastering challenging tasks? What's the magic answer? It is you believing in yourself. As some of you may know, it's a concept of self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is to believe in yourself that you will ace a particular task or reach a particular goal even before you try that out. You trust yourself, you encourage yourself, and you love yourself, and you become your best motivator. Research has shown that people with high self-efficacy are more likely to succeed in life than those who doubt their abilities and skills. If you believe in you, you're more likely to achieve something that at first appears impossible. In particular, in the moment of difficult times, when things aren't going well, you don't need to be your fierce critic. You don't need to be hard on you. You want to be the person who lifts yourself up. I think it's important to be intentional about believing in yourself. So every morning, this is my advice for you, You look at yourself in the mirror and tell the person in the mirror, you are handsome, you are beautiful, you are awesome, and don't worry, you can do anything. From my own experience, it works best at 7 a.m. after shower with the morning sunshine coming in, with the mysterious mist behind you, and most important, when your hair is still wet. And once in a while, if you happen to see your friends, siblings, parents, or even grandparents who doubt about themselves, uncertain about themselves, tell them it's okay. You are awesome, you are beautiful, there's nothing you cannot do. Graduation marks a recognition and celebration of obtaining your hard-earned degree. I talked to several of your professors and advisors, asked them about you, and what I heard was as follows. You are motivated, smart, stars, hardworking, respectful, know how to party, great writers, thinkers, and leaders. By any measure, your past years at UB, at SIM, were amazing and great success. But you know what? Your best is still what comes next. Your best is yet to come. Your future truly, truly excites all of us. Everyone at UB will cheer for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice Provost Kwak. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Ananth Iyer to begin the conferral ceremony for the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree.
Baccalaureate degrees authorized by the State University of New York Board of Trustees will now be conferred. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in the Business Administration degree please stand and remain at their seats? President Tripathi, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing these candidates. They have met all of the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. The graduates will now be presented by Ms. Shireen Milicia. Please be seated.
President Tripathi, I will now present to you the graduates upon whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. For the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree, Amrit Singh. Ananya Das. Arkar Lin. Ashley Lauren Yaukasin Ong. Calvin Julian. Chan Jing Shan. Cheng Yi Frederick. Cho Ngui Sin Thaw. Fahmida Alam. Gabriel Go Di Heng. Go Kia Jin. Grace Yao Zi Rong. Ho Lee Sin Rachel. Ho Ying Sin Evelyn. Xie Yi Han. Jesleen Kaur Rajinder Singh. Jeremy Chan Yi Bin. K. Kain Turamon. Kingly Pua Zan Hui. Lee Si Hung. Lee Jun Hong Melvin. Leonard Chia Jun Win. Liu Yi Shen. Lim Yi Hui Beatrice. Lim Yu Xiang Lionel. Lim Yue Sherman. Liu Jia Xian. Lo Kaizi Jonas. Lai Tian An. Ng Yu Ching Zen. Ong Yu Tong. Sarah Chua Wei Ling. Shanna Go Chia Shanoy Basti Priyanka. Sivakumar Amrita. Sivakumar Srinithan. Sophie Chan Si Huan. Stanley Hyok Jun Jie. Subayan Prakash Mugil. Tan Bi Ling. Tan Zi Chi. Tejashri Parthasarathi. Tirtha Darshini Muralitharan. Thin Nui Zin. To Ying Sin. Tristan Ng Jun Heng. Vedika Chaturvedi. Wendy Lim Shuang Shuang. Wong Claire. And finally, Wong Le Ying. Thank you, President Tripathi. This concludes my presentation of the recipients of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented.
It is now my pleasure to invite Dean Iyer to present the SIM UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree. This award is presented to the student who has demonstrated academic excellence in the program. The winner of the SIM UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science Business Administration is Mr. Stanley Hyok Jun Jie. Thank you, Dean Iyer, for giving away the award. Congratulations again to the award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Jeffrey Grable, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, University at Buffalo, to deliver the congratulatory message on behalf of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good afternoon. Greetings to the esteemed platform party, family and friends in the audience, and especially to you, our graduates today from the State University of New York at Buffalo. I'm Jeff Grable. I'm the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and I'm delighted to be with you at the end of my first year as Dean, as our community comes together to recognize and to celebrate your achievements. And I'm honored to be here with colleagues and friends in the Grand Hall at our host institution, the Singapore Institute of Management. So let me start by congratulating you, our graduating students. We are here for you today. This is your day. And also your family and friends, because this is also their day. Congratulations to all of you. And I'd also like to extend a very special thanks to faculty and staff who have guided you, who've cared about you, who have cared for you, and who have served as your teachers and mentors. Thank you, colleagues, for the wonderful work that you've done in support of these students. So I'm new to Buffalo. I'm new to this relationship, which means I'm learning a lot. And one of the things I'm learning about is Singapore. And the more that I learn, the more remarkable you are. In barely more than a generation, Singapore has achieved exceptional growth and development, taking its place among the most sophisticated countries in the world. The preceding generations celebrating your graduation here today, your grandparents and parents whose hard work and sacrifices have made this possible, have created a strong foundation for you to build upon. In the 60-plus years that Singapore has been an independent country, you have solved many important and difficult problems, but there is much more for us to do. As we have learned from the pandemic, as we are learning from the emergence of generative AI, and as the challenges we clearly face of how to live peacefully and sustainably together on this planet show us, we have much more history to write together. We have our universities to help, and you might expect me to say this, but I think universities are special, important, and wonderful institutions. In part, we are wonderful places to be because our role is to harness the expertise, creativity, and potential of people in order to create unique opportunities for them, to create unique opportunities for you to grow, to make art, to do science, to innovate, and to create a better world. None of the grand challenges that the world faces can be solved without the research and creativity of universities, none of them. But mostly, we can't meet those challenges without you. You are the next generation, the now generation of artists, scientists, entrepreneurs, innovators. You are the leaders that we need so desperately today, helping you to figure out who you are, who you want to become, and how you will greet and engage the world has been our most important work. So we are not only proud of you today, but we need you. We need you for the important and challenging work of what is next for yourselves, your families, your communities, for Singapore, and for the world. So as you leave us today, whatever path you choose next, trust your education, trust yourself, and move into this next phase of your life with confidence, with courage, resilience, and compassion for others. And perhaps most of all, be kind. It is your kindness that will be your superpower and that will sustain you as individuals and leaders throughout the next few years of your lives. So as I close, I want to once again recognize the support and encouragement you have received from your family, your friends, and your loved ones to support your education. So I have an ask of you. It's the first time, but not the last time today, that I want you to give a round of applause to the people who have helped you reach this important milestone. And congratulations again on your accomplishments. I am proud of you, if I'm allowed to be proud of you, and I hope that you enjoy your celebrations today.
Thank you, Dean Grable. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Dean Grable to begin the conferral ceremony for the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science and the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade and Communication degrees.
We get to showtime now. You ready? All right. Baccalaureate degrees authorized by the State University of New York Board of Trustees will now be conferred. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science and the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade and the Bachelor of Arts in Communication please stand and remain at your seats? President Tripathi, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing these candidates. They have met all the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. The graduates will now be presented by Ms. Shireen Militsia. Please be seated.
President Tripathi, I will now present to you the graduates upon whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science. For the Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science degree, Ang Shen Yi. Banusha Thangarajan. Fatin Nabila binti Muhammad Haidir. Ling Sin Yi. Mavis Go Ji Ning. Mu Anyin Alwina. Kim Ling Sen. Ong Kai Wen. Renee Ong Xiang Ji. Surin Raj Suresh. And finally, Tan Zi Sin. This concludes my presentation of the recipients of the Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science degree. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented. President Tripathi, I will now present to you the graduates upon whom you have conferred the degree of the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade. For the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade degree, Chong Jia Hao Kevin. Fu Kai Yun. Jen Morissette Lorzano Daloran. Ko Jun Jie Dylan. Li Chuan Jie. Li Yiling Cheryl. Luong Kim Bao Ngok. Neo Kai Earn. Ramu Renita Haran. Tan Junwen Sean. And finally, Tan Quan Sheng. This concludes my presentation of the recipients of the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented. President Tripathi, I will now present to you the graduates upon whom you have conferred the degree of the Bachelor of Arts in Communication. For the Bachelor of Arts in Communication degree, Ajoyas Tan Wan Ting. Amelia Ho Ying Ying. Andrew Ling Wei En. Arina binti Muhammad Effendi. Ashley Cheong Xuan T. Cassia Ling Li Xuan. Celeste Theo Li Cheng. Cheng Jingyi Jewel. Chong Zi Yong. Chua Ryan Christine Geralaga. Constance Chu Ying Ying. Daini Patricia Hanam binti Sulaiman. Declan Tan Yen Bo. Dayalini Sinakuti. Eleanor Teo Yen. Faith Wee Yu Ching. Fuentes Crista Danielle Daya. Gabrielle Fong En Jie. Grant Daniel Nicholas. Ho Lok Yen. Huang Connie. Jayashri Jaya Kumar. James Lau Chia Chun. Jerica Ong Lei Ying. Joey Leong Chia Ying. Joy Yam Yen Yi. Gan Hoi Wai. Karis Lam Tzu Chi. Kenneth Kwa. Kong Wee Ting. Lai Wen Chi Giselle. Li Chia Hao. Li Man Long. Li Xiang Yu. Li Xuanning. Li Yaling Evelyn. Leong Shiming Shannon. Leong Zi Lui. Lo Tsen Ta Lewis. Lua Shui Ying. Lai Qian Hui. Lai Ning Hui. M. Darshini Naidu. Madhuri Suraj. Mania Denise Vivian Banag. Michael Shankar K. Muhammad Shafiq bin Muhammad Ali. Ng Shermin. Ng Wei Chi, Victoria. Ng Yi Ting. Nur Emilia binti Sofyan. Nur Hanisa binti Sunario. Nur Liana Afika binti Muhammad Isa. Po Hui Yu. Rachel Chua Sin Jie. Rahul Harminder Singh. Rebecca Angelina Pinto. Renee Lim Lei. S. Divya Darishni. Savannah Nyo Chia Lin. Shah Hedvi Parag. Shamin binti Abdul Rahim. Shariswan bin Saleh bin Omar. Sky Thay Yi Ting. Sophia Amalin binti Muhammad Daud. Su Kar Wing. Sophia binti Abdul Rahim. Surana Krisha. T. Pravin. Tanwani Benisha. Tan Wei Lin Rachel. Tam Kai Lin Kimberly. To Young Wei. Vijay Kalayarasu. Wong Jing Yong. Wong Yi Zhen. Su Chia Wen. And finally, Yangchen Lamo Nadik. Thank you, President Tripathi. This concludes my presentation of the recipients of the Bachelor of Arts in Communication degree. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented.
We shall now present awards to individual graduates who have excelled in their studies. It is now my pleasure to invite Dean Grable to present the SIMUB Awards for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees. These awards are presented to the students who have demonstrated academic excellence in the program. The winner of the SIMUB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science degree is Ms. Banusha Thangarajan. The winner of the SIMUB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade degree is Ms. Lee Yi-Ling Cheryl. The winner of the SIMUB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Arts in Communication degree is Ms. Renee Lim Le. Thank you, Dean Grable, for giving away the awards. Congratulations to all award winners. We shall now present the Student Research Showcase Award. This award, presented in recognition of outstanding undergraduate research, featured in the 2026 Student Research Showcase, which is open to all SIMUB students, whether continuing or graduating. It is now my pleasure to invite Vice Provost Kwak to present the Student Research Showcase. We are proud to recognize the following student for her exemplary contribution. Ms. Kum Jia-yi Jolene. Thank you, Professor Kwak, for giving away the award. Congratulations to the award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Ms. K. Kain Turamon, to offer some remarks.
Professor Satish Tripathi, President, University of Buffalo, the State University of New York, Professor Yog Bly, Provost, SIM Global Education, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. When I was 5 years old, I visited Singapore with my family, and at that time, SIM was my aunt's university. I remember sitting on the school benches in a place that felt big and unfamiliar. I did not know that years later I would return, not as a visitor, but as a student, and today as a graduate. For me, studying at SIMUB meant more than earning a degree. It meant living abroad in Singapore, learning independence, and finding my place. At first, that sense of belonging did not come immediately. Like many students, I had moments of excitement, uncertainty, and self-doubt as I adjusted to a new environment and a new version of myself. One of the most meaningful parts of my journey was serving as the marketing director of Myanmar student community at SIM. I was no longer only finding belonging for myself, I became someone helping others feel that same sense of belonging through events and shared experiences. It showed me that every student is looking for a place to belong, people to grow with, and the confidence to become ourselves. Some of us were far from home, some of us carried challenges that others may never fully know, but somehow we kept going. Beyond grades and assignments, SIMUB taught us resilience. For me, resilience began in the quiet moments when I felt uncertain, overlooked, or unsure of my place. Instead of letting those moments define me, I learned to respond through action, by working hard, staying consistent, and proving to myself that I was capable. We came here with different backgrounds, dreams, and stories, yet today, we stand together as the class of 2026. Prove that growth can happen quietly until one day we realize how far we have come. To our professors and SIMUB staff, thank you for guiding and supporting us. To our families and loved ones, thank you for believing in us. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for being a part of this chapter. As we look ahead, some of us may still be figuring it out, and that is okay. SIMUB has prepared us not with every answer, but with the courage to keep learning, adapting, and growing. Years ago, I visited here as a child, not knowing that SIMUB would one day become part of my story, and today, part of ours. Class of 2026, may we carry forward the knowledge we gained, the resilience we built, and the courage to keep growing. We found our place, we found our voice. Now it is the time to use it. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Kine. I would now like to invite Mr. Wei Lun Leong, Director, International Alumni and Affinity Group Engagement, University at Buffalo, to deliver the alumni address. Mr. Leong, please.
Graduates, family and friends of the class of 2026, congratulations on this important achievement. This day finally came. On behalf of the University at Buffalo Alumni Association and the Office of Alumni Engagement, it is my honor to welcome you to the family of over 300,000 University of Buffalo alumni living in over 150 countries around the world. Over the past few years here in Singapore or at our campus in Buffalo, New York, you've studied and worked hard, you've made friends, you had new experiences, and you've grown in many ways. You might be thinking, my days as a UB student is over. Now, whether it's continuing the friendships, seeking mentorships, career advice, or opportunities, the Office of Alumni Engagement is here to help to ensure that UB be a part of you forever. Please keep UB in your heart. I'm pleased to share that the UB Alumni Singapore Network has a table available at the atrium during the reception later. So please stop by to claim your UB alumni pennant, complete the survey to stay connected, and meet our local alumni network leadership team. I'd like to introduce Gwen. Gwen is our president of the UB Alumni Singapore Network. She's seated in the front row here. And she's joined by Alan and Nick here as well. And Sean, who's our former president of the Singapore Alumni Network. So thanks for coming and welcoming them to the family of UB Alumni Singapore Network. Again, I offer my congratulations to all of you and all the very best in your future endeavors. Happy graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Leong. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the commencement ceremony. On behalf of SIM and the University at Buffalo, I would like to congratulate all graduates. As we celebrate your success, let us not forget the people who have walked this arduous journey of learning with you, encouraging and supporting you along the way. Today, as you don your academic regalia, they are the ones who are the most proud of you. May I now request for the graduates to rise. Now turn and face your parents, relatives, and friends. And let us put our hands together to show our appreciation to your family and loved ones. Graduates, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the presentation ceremony. We thank you for celebrating this special occasion with us. Please join us for light refreshments served at the atrium on level 2. The members of the academic procession will now take their leave, and the graduates are invited to join in the procession. Will the audience please stand and remain standing until the academic procession has left the hall.